You think so? Really struck me as her type. Yeah, seriously, type. She's driving around. You could always say that whatever. So yeah, I guess I. Hello, Internet. I'm Craig.
And I'm Josiah.
And together,
we are VariableX Gaming.
Doki Doki Literature Club. All right.
Sorry about the last episode with the weird volume things. The music was too loud. The popping. All fixed now.
We did it.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
And we just talked about uploading quality videos, and that was the one that we chose to do that on.
You know, that's RNG's at its finest right there.
Yep. So yeah, just gonna say, noise suppression not necessary. If any of you care.
And if you want to see this game, put it in the comments and leave a like.
Yes, please, and subscribe. Please subscribe.
Yeah, actually, I looked at the analytics. Like 50% of the people who watch the videos aren't subscribed. Weird.
Will you just subscribe?
Just do it, man.
Please. It would mean a lot to us if you did.
We will even wait for you before we start. No, we won't. Let's
go.
go.
Okay. Okay, everyone.
Ah! Oh, Jesus! Yuri Jolt's back.
All of a sudden, it's just like, ah!
She hits her head on the wall. Nope.
It's time to share poems. Oh, yeah, this poem. Okay.
Oh, what are you doing?
This, because it's still too loud.
Yeah, you're right. It's a loud game.
It is. Okay, anyway. Sorry about that.
I forgot about the poem.
I did not
With all the intense chocolate eating. I forgot about the poem.
This is like the most intense chocolate eating
I've never had... Whatever. We already talked about this. Let's go.
VX, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
What spell?
I don't know.
The chocolate eating spell?
The chocolate eating spell.
You're like, you want to do Yuri because she ate chocolate from you?
Does it make sense?
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling it's something neither one of us will have the courage to bring up. Yeah, man, that was tough.
So who do we go with first?
Like we did before, we don't want to start with Yuri, right? That's too strong.
Sayori.
Sayori, our friend.
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right.
But you're always thinking about other people.
Hey, dickhead.
Oh, darn it.
You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Or whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
Sure.
Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Huh, is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
Oh no.
Thanks, VX.
She's the little murderer inside all of us.
I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets and hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. She used up all of her happy in attempts to make all of her friends happy.
That's really deep, actually.
It is.
That's I legitimately like that poem.
That's a good one.
It was
That was a good one. Y'all think about that.
That was way deeper than
You
I
think
was
about
expecting it to be from Sayori, to be 100% honest with you. Like, way deeper.
It's Natsuki that we have to giggle about.
Although her stuff was deceptively complex as well. But
Yes,
all right.
that one was good. That was a good poem.
How do I
Scroll up to the top, I think. Easy. Holy crap. Zero, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
It was a pretty good one. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. That's what we said.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Oh no, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it.
As we fucking do with every little situation.
It doesn't have to be that in depth. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Not really. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Which is gonna be like tomorrow or something.
Maybe. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
Same.
This is fucking awesome. No, it's not.
I'm surprised. Honestly, man, I thought this was gonna be the thing that we were gonna like be really into for like 2 months and be like, fuck YouTube.
We keep doing it, dude.
We just keep going, and it's just we keep going
They're like an Energizer bunny.
and keep going.
I wonder if this is one of those times. Eventually, it'll. I mean, they never stop going, dude.
Eventually, we'll get 100 subscribers.
That's tough, dude. Don't
No.
say crazy things like that.
Hey, when we get okay, I make a pledge right now. If we get 100 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway.
Heck yeah.
We'll do a good giveaway.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm in.
we'll do it. We'll figure it out. We got it. Giveaway.
I don't know what we're giving away yet, but we'll give something
it'll
away.
it'll be a prize.
It'll be a thing.
We'll do it. We'll announce it here on YouTube and probably do it on Facebook because
It's easier to do things
it's
on
easier
Facebook.
to do things on Facebook. But you heard it here first and last.
Maybe not last,
First.
because it'll come. We'll say it again.
Are you sure?
Probably.
Yeah, 100 subscribers, which is what we have like 70, 20
something away.
We need 28 more.
Something like that. Who knows by the time this
27.
goes up.
Yeah, who knows? We could have more.
Or less.
100. Please, just 100. That's all I want. Anyway.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Wipe. All right, now we go to Yuri.
Now, Yuri.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts.
Whoops. I was kind of just waiting for you to do it. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Side nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that?
Said it, so probably.
Again, Josiah nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Because she doesn't have any close friends, man.
Bro, we are it.
I wonder why. Anyway, I have no... We're clueless.
I wonder why.
Do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you... Oh, okay.
Ah, glad you got this one.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Is that what it says? Unordinary?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I read that right. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hinging curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps merely I'm projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again.
Oh, that's really sad.
That's really sad because it's definitely not about a raccoon. And it's definitely not about cutting bread.
Definitely not. Because, first off, who the fuck cuts their own bread?
Number one.
I get a loaf of bread and that shit is sliced, alright?
Number two.
It's a raccoon. You don't feed those. That's stupid. You're smarter than that.
Number three, the reference to blood at the end.
Yep, big giveaway.
Also, I already thought that when she was talking about the knife. You basically just have to talk about a knife in a little bit more than a little bit of reverence. Anyway, things...
You think about that, just like you thought about the other one. Keep thinking about
even
that.
Though I have to say, I will say this. Sayori's is better.
Yep, I like Sayori's a lot better.
Sayori's is better.
But we have to pretend like this one's better in-game.
I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. We are so stupid.
We're just dumb. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. And that's true. If you take it at face value and just look at it for the words that are on the paper, yeah, it makes no goddamn sense. It's about you feeding a raccoon. But
the rush of blood.
We are the dumbest people ever.
I think it's something different that people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Murdering people?
It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I'm sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself? Because murder is illegal.
Because they're embarrassing. And people would just make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, VX?
Well, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
It's violent masturbation. This is not a kid's channel. You know this already.
With asphyxiation. Like,
I like the joke myself.
I mean, that's the only way to get a... Oh, Jesus.
Keep going.
The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes in making things us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
That's true.
I might be ranting a little bit now. but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
No, we're not.
Like feeding me chocolate, writing, listening. There aren't really many people like you, VX.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
A lot of bit. Except for the violent masturbation part. It's not very
All
many people
true.
that are like-
All true.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Alright, I think we should do Monica now.
Natsuki. Oh, she noticed we're writing more like Yuri.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she just said. You can't deny that Yuri's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it.
It's kind of like describing music. Sometimes you use words that have nothing to do with music. Like, oh, that song is really moist.
When have you ever said a song was moist, Craig?
I've heard people say songs are moist. I've never said it.
You were like, this song is definitely moist.
Also, saying moist really grinds people's gears.
Oh, people don't like the word moist. I'll tell you one word on a side note, because if we're going on tangents,
seems to be the thing.
words that I really like: kiosk.
That's a good word. You don't hear people refer to kiosks as kiosks.
Kiosk. Just say it. Say it once. Kiosk.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It does. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Now back to the story.
Good job, man. Let's go.
She's totally a different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like she turns on inside her, like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much more personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what she's got on in the head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that must be pretty into her.
Huh?
Oh.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. You got it wrong then.
It's just a hunch, but... Well...
that's not really anything wrong with that. That's fine. That's good.
Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's do it.
Take a look is what he said.
Whatever. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony? Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Huh. Cacophony means a lot of sounds happening all at once.
I knew I recognized the word and I've used I just never read it.
The Aragon series of books, he used the word cacophony like a lot.
Yeah, that writer did like that word, didn't he?
Cacophony.
I've never spoken that word.
Cacophony. Another word that I like to say it. Cacophony. Kiosk. Moist.
Got him.
Got him. Woohoo!
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so
This is what you came here for.
This is the only way that I can get through this game. I'm not like
I actually am enjoying the build up.
okay, but for 2 hours, 2 hours worth of my time,
Yeah,
nothing has happened.
That's why we shared a very interesting moment last time. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Almost like
God
magic.
damn it. Poems aren't magic.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see.
Didn't get that at all.
No. No. She could have just jumbled up some letters everywhere else.
Yeah.
And then I would have gotten that.
Yeah.
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway,
Fair enough.
here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Never know when you might change your mind.
That's awesome.
Or when something unexpected may
Ah,
happen.
something's gonna happen! Ah!
Wait, this tip is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That was awesome. Good job, game. Awesome. Yeah. That made me really happy. That was good. So, whenever there's a crazy choice, we might want to do a separate save file in case we fuck it up. I mean, even nah. You know what? Stick to your guns. If you make a mistake, roll with the punches. Natsuki.
The game just broke the fourth wall.
I love when games do that, man.
I know, but it's
And it did it in a way that wasn't like over the top. It was subtle, and then even the character was like, "That was stupid." What? Oh, hold on. That was good. I like that. They picked a good character to do it with too.
Oh, here's the poem. Is it say Army or Amy?
Amy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Suki's that's a bitch move.
Not bad, right?
What the hell? Okay, hold on. I gotta think. What is it about?
About Yuri and her weird hobbies. Not necessarily that she loves spiders,
but it's
but
just
that she's weird, so she doesn't like Yuri very
yes,
much.
about her weird hobbies.
I think we understand.
Just making it clear.
We made them think about it. They should know.
They're paying attention.
They are.
We're gonna have a quiz at the end of this.
Get ready. Shit, now we have to make a quiz.
I don't think we're gonna have a quiz.
We can make a Google poll, a Google form, and link it in the description.
I'm not gonna do.
It'll just be a quiz about random shit.
Oh,
And that
okay.
way, just like
So we'll make it about like other things.
there will be a quiz, but it won't be about the game
At all.
or anything we've ever said.
Perfect.
All right,
Yeah, there'll be a quiz.
there'll be a quiz. So study this video to the T, to the nose.
Every
every
single
motion
thing.
we make, every hand gesture we throw at you.
If you get above an 80%, we'll give you a prize. I'm not telling you what it is.
I have a prize. I want to get above 80%.
Perfect.
Good. Get ready for that.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do.
Oh, of course not.
Anyway, it's a pretty straightforward message in this Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
Good rewind.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogy, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course, that's how everyone thinks. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
she likes spiders.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Or she does something weird.
Yeah. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
I kind of like spiders too. Huh, that's funny. I'm not gonna like play with spiders, but I like spiders.
No, I mean, that's just maturity right there.
Yeah.
Like, people are different, people are weird, people have their own things. Don't fucking judge people. Just love them anyway.
Exactly.
It's just the way the world works. Anyway.
Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done for reading each other's poems, so I have something extra planned for today. So if everyone could come sit in front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple today, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out in the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Oh, no.
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori,
Who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't even you didn't already start putting posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's just no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago.
Read someone else's poem. Just read a poem. That'd never be your poem.
It's a lot to ask for someone to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones that are responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and end up putting on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better, and we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And these reasons are what we're...
Oh my god, you are having a hard time
today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling and that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do.
Yeah.
And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Defeated.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Hey?
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, it's gonna get
Murder!
Murder!
This is what I've been waiting for.
Oh gosh. I read your line.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook and a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation.
Ha ha ha! We both suck at reading, not just me.
The four of us applaud. If you applaud, you don't know how to do it. It's a snap.
I know. My fingers are cold.
It's cold, yeah. It's not that cold. It is cold.
Pretty cold.
Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Ha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wah! Wah! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of
Ah,
us.
you suck so bad at
I did
reading.
really
You're
bad.
so bad, man. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books.
Oh, sorry.
Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head! Exclamation point. Suddenly, everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances at everyone around her as if she'd bewildered even herself.
How did I do that?
What? Oh my god!
It's
up to me to save the situation.
Jesus.
I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her,
I just wish that there was a better subject matter than a fucking poetry
but we
club.
were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten.
Just any subject matter would be better than a poetry club. Anything.
As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yes, 2 more people still.
Let's go. This is good.
Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess it's me, next me.
Blah, blah, blah.
She's
She cheerfully walks to the podium. I imagine that's how she walks all the time. This is called My Meadow. I read your line. Fuck you.
This is called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
A lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do this so easily? Try not to think that you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem.
Oh, nope. It'll come out good that way.
It'll come out good that way.
I can read.
I thought you forgot what it said.
No, I didn't.
I can read. No, we can't.
I see. Okay, then.
Gotta play some games with some voiceovers. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning.
Sayori had the best poem of the day.
She really did. It was really good.
Like, seriously.
Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Like when you go up through an anus with your fingers. Just reach through.
Yeah.
Sayori finishes and we applaud. No, not like that.
No,
like this.
You got the stink. Oh, like,
Like
this?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, we're not. We're not sorry at all. No apologies.
All right, let's go.
I did it.
Good job.
Even VX liked it.
We've literally liked everything.
I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori.
What does that mean? We like everything.
The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need to be a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing kind of that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before VX. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
Do we have to do it?
Well, might as well let VX
Ooh.
lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine.
It's fine. Oh. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. That was my non-energy.
It's really hard to know when I needed to click when I was looking at you.
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds.
Snap along for fun.
So we already did them all, and then you say snap along for fun. She huffs back to her seat. It's so late. That's literally all of them. There's no more snapping. But you can, I guess, you can rewind, watch it again, and snap along.
You could keep snapping right now, man. We wouldn't even know.
We wouldn't even know. We have no clue.
We wouldn't even know.
She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well.
Oh.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
If you look at the way she's standing right there, it looks like we are her face.
Oh my god. It's hard.
I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it.
That's good. Good enough.
I don't even know what we just did right there.
I don't know. No problem.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome. Welcome.
Where we do this a lot.
Sometimes.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really well so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning up tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare.
Man, no poet writes a poem a day. Holy shit.
Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right.
All right.
Oh, damn.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Why do we want to impress Monica? Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, VX. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Oh, nothing has changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. It's because she's going to murder somebody. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Avoid it! Avoid it! You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh!
This is what we were warned about! Just in case we... Alright. Alright. Having to stick into our guns, man.
Not dumb.
Alright, so obviously if we say Yuri, we're gonna hurt Sayori's feelings. if we say we would walk home with Sayori, no one gets hurt right now. But later, Yuri might get upset. Because she might come to school the next day and be like...
I picked her. We're gonna walk home with Sayori.
Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, VX. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri deserves it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. Really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Okay, we're done.
Devastatingly difficult choice there.
No, I mean, we could go back and see. Video's always really long.
Nah, no need. That was fine. That was a satisfactory result.
Okay. So
Stay tuned for next time we write another poem.
another poem? No!
Something is bound to happen.
Eventually!
I hope. Jesus.
3 hours into this game, and what's happened?
Sayori ate a cookie.
And we made tea.
And we ate chocolate. Can't forget about the most
Oh my god, the
heart-pounding
chocolate!
moment.
Food happened!
That's literally it.
I love it when food happens.
Me too.
I love food.
Okay, I have to give it credit. There is some, like, it's kind of got me hooked in. I want to know what happens. But at the same time, if something doesn't happen soon, I'm going to get really bored really fast. So it's like, if we make this poem and nothing happens in this next day, like, somebody doesn't get stabbed or some shit, it's going to be really boring really fast.
Some drama, damn it. Come on. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing like you always do. Let us know if you want us to continue.
Subscribe, like, follow us on Facebook. Don't forget about that test and the
Yeah,
stuff.
don't forget about the test. Links in the description. If you don't take the test, we'll know. We'll know. Bye. Bye.
Ah, something's gonna happen! Ah!